Hey, Mr. Wagner here. Talking to you about 20th century China. Today you're supposed to take notes. You can even copy and paste them from one file to the other. And this is the slideshow that you use to take those notes. So I'm trying to go through the slideshow as quickly as possible. The first answer in your notes is that the last dynasty of China was the Qing. They were named after the Qin, which is considered the first official dynasty. And in 1911, they were overthrown. The government started to change more towards let's be like the Western powers, like the United States and England, that are more powerful. Two parties end up emerging. This is number 3 on your notes. The two answers are the Nationalists, which was known as the Kuomintang, and the Communists, which is the CCP, or Chinese Communist Party. And I actually took like several courses, like 5 courses in college, and this is what I wrote my thesis paper about. That was before they even had flash drives, so I'm not sure if I could even locate my thesis paper, but it was a doozy. The first president or type of leader was Sun Yat-sen, and he's the father of Chinese Republic. That's the answer right there, the father of the Chinese Republic. Right there. And he's got a really good vision, but he's kind of extreme in punishing people who don't listen. It's kind of you'll get to see it a lot in Chinese history. All right. The term is spheres of influence. To know, spheres of influence is just when other powers like Japan or England have like a control of a certain area of China. That's a sphere of influence where they have a lot of influence in that area and try to get items to trade back out throughout the world. I'm like turning over the paper here, so I'm with you. The 3 goals, number 2 is democracy, and that's the one you have to put in your notes right here. Democracy. He wanted to be more democratic. Nationalism and a belief in we're the bomb.com. We have been around like the longest empire ever, technically, and we shouldn't be stepped on by Britain and all other countries. He dies, unfortunately, at a young age, kind of, sort of, and then there's warlords that take over. This tubby fella here is Yuan Shikai is his name, and he's not too successful. So then the 2 leaders of the 2 parties emerge. Chinese communists are helped by the Russian communists. They're like, I'll help you to do the communism. And then 2 leaders emerge. Chiang Kai-shek is the leader, and that's something you have to write down for number 10. Chiang Kai-shek is the leader of the Nationalist Party. Mao Zedong is the leader of the Communist Party. He's the first answer to number 11. The second answer to number 11 is communist, right here. Okay, and that's a really good slide, and it kind of shows the difference between the two. Mao emerges as like a people's champ because most people, are poor farmers. See Pareto's principle, right? 80% of the people don't have much money at all, and they're poor farmers. Mao Zedong's like the poor farmer type. So like, yeah, Chairman Mao, you're the bomb.com. I'm joining you. We'll see soon. The Long March is when the communists go on this long march to get to northern China, and it becomes intimate, meaning that when you go on a march and you almost die and your back's against the wall and you rally the people, whoever does survive becomes very embedded in I am a communist and communism is the way. That's the Long March is the answer to 13. Japan invaded around World War II time. So skipping down to 24, the answer is the Japanese. After the Japanese are defeated, that's the answer to number 24 in your notes. The Nationalists fight and then eventually lose to the Communists, and then they flee to Taiwan. Notice Taiwan on the map over here. And then China becomes the People's Republic of China. You got 2 flags. Oh no, I'm running out of time. 2 flags, Taiwan, People's Republic of China. So that's the end of the first half of the video, and then the second half will tell the rest.